When is cherry blossom season in Japan? Follow me. Using real data and climate trends from the past 4 years, as well as the latest 2026 forecasts, we'll explore where to go, how to get there easily, how to take the most beautiful photos, and how to experience the cherry blossom festival, sakura, like a local. Japan's main cherry blossom viewing areas stretch from south to north. The period from initial bloom to peak full bloom typically takes about 15 days. Japanese cherry blossom spanning late March to late April. However, the blooming period can shift by roughly 10 days due to various factors, such as climate, temperature, snowfall, and day-night temperature differences, elevation, latitude, and whether the location is urban or rural. Below are predictions for peak bloom dates, average bloom times, and projected blooming periods for 2026 based on data from 2022 to 2025. Use this as your 2026 cherry blossom timing reference.
In southern Japan, during 2024 to 25, under the influence of La Nina, the cold air is heavy but short-lived. By March, the weather starts to warm up again. Then moving to 2025 to 26, as La Nina weakens and conditions return to neutral in early spring, the temperatures rise at a pace similar to last year. This creates mild and sunny weather, speeding up the cherry blossom blooming process. According to the forecast, the cherry blossoms in Kagoshima are expected to bloom from March 29th to April 12th, and in Fukuoka from March 27th to April 2nd.
Southern region Kagoshima, best spot, Senganen Garden. Built in 1658 by the Shimazu clan, Senganen was once the private villa of the samurai lords who ruled southern Japan for centuries. Today, it's one of the most scenic places in Sakurajima, Kagoshima Prefecture, Japan, where traditional Japanese landscaping meets the breathtaking view of Mount Sakurajima volcano. Standing proudly across the bay, this view perfectly captures the essence of Sakurajima, Kagoshima, Japan, the harmony between nature, history, and culture. Both Prince Edward of England and Emperor Meiji visited this estate during the Meiji Restoration period in Japan. From the upper terrace of Senganen, you can see shimmering ponds framed by blooming cherry blossom trees, with Mount Sakurajima volcano rising majestically in the distance. It's one of the few places in Japan where you can photograph cherry blossoms and a volcano in one frame, a truly iconic site in Sakurajima, Kagoshima Prefecture, Japan. It takes 2 hours to get from Fukuoka to Kagoshima Kuo Station by then it's a 15-minute taxi or local bus ride. Southern region Fukuoka, best spot, Maizuru Park, Fukuoka, Japan. One of the most relaxed and food-loving cities in the country. Maizuru Park was built on the ruins of Fukuoka Castle, which dates back to the 17th century. After World War II, locals replanted cherry trees here as a symbol of peace and renewal. Even the legendary Anthony Bourdain filmed an episode of Parts Unknown here. He admired how locals turn hanami, cherry blossom viewing, into a celebration of food, friendship, and joy. If you're looking for authentic things to do in Fukuoka, this is the perfect place to start. Climb the old castle walls for panoramic views of the city bathed in pink petals. Then walk just 5 minutes to nearby Ohori Park, where cherry trees reflect beautifully in the still lake water. A must-see for anyone visiting Fukuoka, Japan. The Tokyo to Fukuoka train takes about 5 hours by and the Osaka to Fukuoka bullet train takes around 2.5 hours. Pick up some yakitori or takoyaki from nearby food stalls and join the locals for a hanami picnic under the cherry trees. In Fukuoka, People love sharing food and laughter with strangers. That's the real spirit of spring in Fukuoka, Japan, Western region.
Cold air disturbances are expected in Western Japan around Hiroshima and Kochi during 2024 to 25. However, the temperatures will rise quickly once March arrives. Cherry blossoms usually bloom about 5 days earlier in Kochi than in Hiroshima, from 23rd to 31st April in Kochi, and from 27th March to 2nd April in Hiroshima.
Western region, Kochi, best spot, Kochi Castle. Built in 1603, Kochi Castle is one of Japan's few remaining original castles. It has survived fires, wars, and centuries of typhoons. Each spring, the first blooms appear in its hilltop park, marking the start of Japan's cherry blossom season. As warm Pacific breezes push them northward, if you're searching for authentic things to do in Kochi, this is the perfect place to start your journey. The castle is associated with Sakamoto Ryoma, a samurai revolutionary who played a key role in the modernization of Japan in the 19th century. The spirit of this hometown hero still fills the streets of Kochi. From the upper courtyard of the castle, you can enjoy panoramic views of the pink trees cascading down the slopes. At night, the castle walls are lit up by lanterns. The contrast between the white stone and the pink petals is breathtaking. After sunset, head to the nearby Hiromi Market. It's where locals gather to enjoy grilled bonito, known as katsuo tataki, with a glass of cold sake. Sharing food, laughter, and stories here is one of the most unforgettable things to do in Kochi, especially in spring. Take the Shinkansen from Osaka to Wakayama, and then a limited express Nanpu train from Wakayama to Kochi. A total journey time of approximately 2.5 hours. Western region, Hiroshima, best spot, Hiroshima Peace Park. Hiroshima, Japan. Cherry blossoms carry a deeper meaning than anywhere else in the country. After the atomic Hiroshima tragedy on the Hiroshima bombing date of August 6, 1945, the city was rebuilt from ashes. The Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park was created to honor those who were lost. Over 140,000 people died in Hiroshima during and after the bombing, and every spring, its cherry trees bloom as a symbol of peace and rebirth. Nearby, the beautifully restored Shukein Garden, originally from the Edo era, offers a quiet escape within the heart of the city. Many world leaders, including Barack Obama, have visited and planted cherry trees in the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park, turning it into a living symbol of hope and international friendship. Walk along the Motoyasu River, where cherry trees frame the iconic A-bomb dome, a striking reminder of resilience and peace. It's a rare moment where beauty and tragedy coexist. For a quieter scene, visit the arched bridge and reflective ponds of Shukein Garden, one of the most peaceful things to do in Hiroshima during sakura season. After visiting, try the Hiroshima-style okonomiyaki, a savory pancake layered with noodles and cabbage, cooked fresh at local food stalls. It's comfort food born from resilience, and enjoying it is one of the most authentic things to do in Hiroshima for first-time visitors. Central region, Wakayama, best spot, Wakayama Castle. Wakayama Castle was built in 1585 by the warlord Toyotomi Hideyoshi and was once a key samurai stronghold in western Japan. Today, it is one of the quietest and most underrated sakura destinations in Kansai. The Tokugawa family, who ruled Japan for 250 years, made Wakayama their secondary residence. This gave the city the nickname the Little Edo of Kansai. Stroll along the western moat or relax on the castle's central lawn, where cherry blossoms create a pink sea around you. Unlike crowded Kyoto or Osaka, Here you can take peaceful, cinematic shots without interruption. Truly one of the best things to do in Wakayama, Japan. Getting here is easy. Take the junior line from Osaka to Wakayama. It's about 1 hour. From Wakayama Station, walk 15 minutes to the castle gates. Central region, Osaka. Best spot, Osaka Castle Park. Osaka Castle, Japan. One of the country's most iconic landmarks, and a must-see on any list of things to do in Osaka. Originally built by Toyotomi Hideyoshi in 1583, it has been rebuilt several times after wars and fires, standing today as a symbol of Osaka's resilience and spirit. Every spring, the castle park, home to over 4,000 cherry trees, bursts into color, making the Osaka Castle cherry blossom season one of the most beautiful times to visit Japan. Head to the Nishinomaru Garden on the western side for the best view of the Keep Tower, surrounded by pink blossoms. At night, the illuminated castle reflected in the moat looks absolutely magical. A dream shot for photographers during the Osaka Castle cherry blossom season. Don't forget to explore the Osaka Castle main Tower Osaka Castle Museum, where exhibits showcase samurai armor, swords, and panoramic city views from the top. Join locals for hanami picnics under the trees. Try takoyaki and yakitori while soaking in the lively spring atmosphere. In Osaka, flower viewing isn't quiet. It's full of laughter, street food, and music. That's what makes it one of the most joyful things to do in Osaka in springtime. Central region, Kyoto. Best spot, Philosopher's Path. Kyoto, Japan's ancient capital, has celebrated hanami for over 1,000 years. The Philosopher's Path, named after the thinker Nishida Kitaro, reflects the city's peaceful spirit. A serene walk where cherry blossom Kyoto, Japan scenes blend perfectly with Zen philosophy. Leonardo DiCaprio, Katy Perry, and Emma Watson have all been seen enjoying the cherry blossoms in Kyoto, particularly around the Kiyomizu-dera Temple and the Gion district. Start your morning along the Philosopher's Path, one of the best places to see cherry blossoms in Kyoto, where the soft morning light and falling petals invite quiet reflection. In the evening, head to Maruyama Park, Kyoto, where the city's oldest weeping cherry tree glows under lanterns. The Maruyama Park cherry blossom night view is pure magic, a Kyoto tradition you shouldn't miss. Central region, Nagoya. Best spot, Suruma Park. Opened in 1909, Suruma Park is Nagoya's oldest public garden, blending Western-style symmetry with Japanese landscaping. It is a popular spot for photographers seeking balance and reflection. The central pond is the heart of Suruma Park, where you can sit and relax, while the cherry petals drift like soft confetti across the water. At night, lanterns illuminate the trees, turning the park into one of the most romantic spots in Nagoya, Japan. Definitely on the list of what to see in Nagoya during spring. Central region, Nagano. Best spot, Matsumoto Castle. Matsumoto Castle, completed in 1594, is one of the few original castles remaining in Japan. Nicknamed the Crow Castle due to its striking black exterior, the castle stands gracefully against the backdrop of the Japanese Alps, where cherry blossom blooms slightly later, often coinciding with the snow-capped mountains. Both artist Hiroshi Yoshida and photographer Hiroshi Hamaya immortalized Matsumoto in their works, capturing the harmony between its architecture and nature. Arrive at sunrise to capture the contrast between the pink petals, black walls, and white mountains. Using a polarizing filter will make the sky appear darker. Try oyaki stuffed wheat buns, or visit a nearby onsen. Locals often combine viewing the cherry blossom with relaxing in the hot springs, a truly Nagano way to enjoy spring. Eastern region, Tokyo. Best spot, Meguro River and Chidrigafuchi. The tradition of planting cherry blossom trees in Tokyo dates back to the Edo period, when samurai families planted them along rivers as a symbol of peace and renewal. In 2014, US President Barack Obama and Japan's Prime Minister walked together beneath the Chidrigafuchi cherry blossom trees, a powerful image of friendship that still resonates today. Along the Meguro River Cherry Blossoms Promenade, more than 800 trees form a breathtaking pink tunnel that stretches for nearly 4 kilometers. Near the Imperial Palace, Chidrigafuchi Park offers one of the most serene views in the city. Here, you can rent a boat and float peacefully through a sea of petals on the Chidrigafuchi moat, surrounded by history and beauty. It's no wonder this is one of the top spots featured in every Tokyo cherry blossom season guide. Northern region, Sendai, best spot. Shiroishi Riverside, founded by the samurai lord Date Masamune in the 17th century. Sendai is known as the City of Trees. To the south of Sendai, the Shiroishi Riverside stretches for several kilometers, with over 1,000 cherry trees forming one of Japan's longest cherry blossom tunnels. During his student years, Emperor Akihito visited the site, describing it as a river flowing beneath clouds of pink. The best view is from Fukuoka, Castle Hill Park, which overlooks a river lined with endless cherry blossom trees in the distance. Mount Zhao. At night, illuminated lanterns create a gentle, romantic glow. Take photos from the riverside embankment during the golden hour. Use a drone or a telephoto lens to capture the full curvature of the blossom tunnel. Take the Tohoku Shinkansen from Tokyo to Shiroishi-Zao Station, which takes about an hour and 40 minutes. Then, walk for 10 minutes to reach the riverside. Northern region, Aomori, best spot, Hirosaki Castle. Hirosaki Castle, which was built by the Suguru clan in 1611, is the pride of northern Japan. Every spring, the castle park is adorned with over 2,600 blooming cherry trees, making Hirosaki Castle cherry blossoms one of the most spectacular sights in the country and marking the climax of Japan's sakura season. When the petals fall, the moats turn completely pink, creating the famous sakura raft. The famed photographer Shoshi Ueda called Hirosaki the place where spring paints on water. The city is also popular among Japanese painters and poets. From Tokyo, take the Shinkansen to Aomori, which takes approximately 3 hours. Then, transfer to the OU line for a 40-minute journey to Hirosaki Station. From there, it's a 20-minute walk or a short bus ride to the park. Try the region's famous apples in the form of sake or apple cider. Locals gather beneath the cherry blossom trees with grilled seafood and live folk music. It's a joyful, northern-style Hanami celebration. Recommend the most popular routes for cherry blossom viewing in 2026. If you're interested, leave us a comment or click the link to let us know.